Travel anywhere in the world, but take your faith in your heart and take your Quran in your heart. If you don't memorize it, take it in your pocket. Never leave your identity anywhere else. Allah told us, prepare whatever means of power, not weakness. The world today only acknowledges the powerful. We have three sources of power. We Muslims in particular cannot live, survive, or gain victory unless and until we master the three sources of power. First source of power is the power of faith. The second source of power is the power of our unity as Muslims. There is no such a thing as Egyptian Muslim, Ethiopian Muslim, Saudi Muslim, Yemeni Muslim, Syrian Muslim, Libyan Muslim. If you are a Muslim, live anywhere, so long as you live your Islam, and the only title Allah gave you is a Muslim. The third power is the power of armament. You cannot defend yourself by wishful thinking. Could you? Could you get colonial powers out of our nations by telling them, would you please leave tomorrow morning? Would you? Brothers, that's why the Quran says, prepare, وَأَعِدُّوا. Prepare. The world only hears those who speak. The world only respects those who push back. The world only fears those who fight back. Brothers and sisters, in a post-9/11 atmosphere, many Muslims, including a lot of Muslim leaders, including world leaders and national leaders and presidents and kings and emirs, have bowed down to the Western pressure. We, the Muslim masses, would never and should never bow down except to Allah. Every one of us should be the first in line. When we're called for truth, we should be the first to apply. When we're called for justice, we should be the first to stand. When we're called to sacrifice, we should be the first in line. Muslim men, when it is a price to pay, they are first in line. When there is a gain to make, they are last to seek anything from anyone other than Allah. So they are the first in the prayer line. They are the first in the zakat line. They are the first in the hajj line. They are the first in the cleanup line. They are the first in the community service line. They are the first in jihad line. They are the first in the da'wah line. But they are last if anything is being distributed, except if it is arms for jihad. We are the first ones to rush and run to defend our community and defend ourselves. The enemies of Allah are lining up. The question is for us, are we lining or are we afraid because they may call us terrorists? Let me give you the good news. They are already calling us terrorists anyway. You are a terrorist because you are a Muslim. Well, give them the run for their money. Make it worth it. Make this title worth it. And be a good Muslim. Be a Muslim who spreads peace when peace is to be received. And be a Muslim who fights back when there is an attack on yourself, your community, your society, your nation, your religion, your dignity, your honor, your women, your children, or your neighbors. Defend all of the above. But don't be the third, the one who's pulled around, fits all titles, sits on all tables, eats any food, and accepts anything. That kind of Muslim we have so many of. We need the true Muslim. We need the early generation of those men and women who fled Mecca to go to Ethiopia, putting their lives on the line to defend their faith. So show me the money. If that is true, show me the money. Show me the commitment. Show me that you love Allah. Show me that you love your brothers. This is a very little sacrifice compared to what they have to endure for Islam to prevail. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.
Just a disclaimer, Imam Sheikh, he's not advocating for armed struggle in Ethiopia. He's just simply giving us a lesson. So we will continue our non-violent struggle.